In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a pre-order form in Shopify. Unfortunately, since Shopify doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party platform. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. The first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Classable platform. Once you click on the link, this is the page that you're going to see. From here, I want you to click on Start for Free, which will automatically take you to the sign up page of the Classable platform. I would recommend you to sign up for Classable using a Shopify account because that'll make the integration between the two platforms significantly easier. So go ahead and click on sign up with Shopify, and once you see the Shopify login screen, simply log in into your Shopify account. Once you do that, you'll automatically be taken to this page, which is where you can install the Classable application straight on your Shopify website. From here, simply click on install in the bottom right corner of the screen, and in just a couple of seconds, you'll be taken to the back end of your Classable dashboard. This is what it looks like, and before I show you how to set everything up, if you take a look at the left hand side of the screen right here, you will see that by default you'll be assigned to a free plan. If you just click on that, I want to quickly run you through the limits of the free plan and show you what you can expect. Now, the only real limitation that comes with the free plan is the number of page views they can get per month, which is currently set to 10,000, as you can see right here. You can create as many widgets as you want using the Classable platform. There is no restriction whatsoever. However, if you plan to get more than 10,000 monthly page views on your Shopify website, then go ahead and click on upgrade plan right here. This will take you to the plans page, which is where you can explore all the different plans that the Classable platform has to offer. This right here, as an example, is the Pro 50 plan, which allows you to get up to 50,000 monthly page views. Then if you use the slider right here, you can access all the bigger plans as well. So yeah, browse through the different plans, choose the one that best suits your needs. And if you'd like to save yourself some money, I definitely recommend you to subscribe to the plan that you like on an annual basis, as that will save you 25% off the total cost. So for example, if you go for the Pro 250 plan, the cost of it is going to go from $99 per month to $69 per month. And if you'd like to save yourself an additional 20%, don't hesitate to use my discount code at checkout, which you can find in the description of this video. Now that you know a little bit more about the different plans that the Classable platform has to offer, let me show you how to create the exact type of pre-order form that you want and how to integrate it on your Shopify website. The first thing you want to do here is click on new widget, and then you will see this pop up. Here what we need to do is decide whether we want to start completely from scratch or if you want to choose an existing template. In my particular case, I'm going to go for the template option here because all the templates, to be fair, are completely customizable anyway. So yeah, that's going to save you a significant amount of time and effort if you choose to go this route. In my case, like I said, I'm going to go for this one. So I'm going to click on it to select it. And then I'll be taken to this page, which is where I can see all the different templates that the Classable platform has to offer. Now, the first thing you want to do here is narrow down the options so we only see the templates that are most relevant to us. To do that, what you want to do is go to the left-hand side of the screen and check the boxes that are most relevant to you. In my particular case, the goal is to increase sales. So I'm going to go ahead and check the increase sales box right here. Another thing you want to consider is the overall layout of the form. So as an example here, if you take a look, you have a pop-up, you have a floating box, you have a floating bar, a built-in widget, and a few other options that you can choose from. In my particular case, I'm going to go for the pop-up layout. Another box that I need to check here is the lead generation box underneath use case. And once I've done that, I can start browsing the templates now because all these templates are going to be more or less relevant to what I'm looking for. I've had a look around and I found this template right here, which is the one I'm going to go with. As you can see, it says pre-order a new phone model, so I can customize this template to my particular product and what I'm looking for. This is what this template is going to look like by default. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and click on use this template in the top right corner of the screen, which will then take me to this page, which is where I can start customizing the template to my specific requirements. Now, since I'm only making a tutorial video, I'm not going to go for all the different customizations they could take advantage of here. I want to quickly show you what's possible, and then I'll leave it up to you to customize the exact type of form that you're looking for. So, for example, if you want to delete any particular element on the template that you don't really like, as an example, this text right here, just click on it to highlight it, and then click the backspace button on your keyboard, and just like that, the text has been removed. Now, besides deleting elements, you can also edit them. So for example, this element right here, which is a text block, if I just click on it to highlight it, on the right hand side of the screen, I'll get the text editor. This is where I can change pretty much anything to do with this text. So as an example, I can change the color of the text here. I can change the font size, the font weight, font family, and a bunch of other options as well. In my case, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it's easier to read, just like that. Maybe 21 is actually pretty good compared to just 20. Now, when it comes to my particular pre-order form, I want to collect far more information than just the phone number and the name of the person. So what I'm going to do here is also ask for the email address. And to do that, I'm going to go to the left-hand side of the screen right here where it says add component and look for the email field. I'm going to go ahead and drag it and place it right above, or maybe below the name actually right here. Now in my particular case, since I'm selling phones, what I want to do here is go ahead and also add a checkbox right beneath the email field right here, because I want to add all the different color variations that my phones come in. So the colors that my phones come in are yellow, red, and blue. And I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to click on done right here. And as you can see, it automatically got updated. But yeah, as you can see, customizing your pre-order form is super straightforward. Once you're happy with the way it looks, go ahead and click on save in the top right corner of the screen. Then you'll be taken to this page, which is where we need to decide when and how the pre-order form is going to be shown on our Shopify website. Now bear in mind that this setting might not appear for you depending on the type of layout that you've chosen. So for example, because I've chosen a pop-up, I need to decide when and how the pop-up is going to appear on my Shopify store. However, if you've chosen, let's say, an embed layout where the form is just going to be on your Shopify website in general, then you might not have to do anything here at all. But in my case, since it's a pop-up, I have to change the display frequency here and the when to display settings so they can suit my particular needs. Now, when it comes to display frequency here, I'm going to choose do not limit. And then in terms of when to display, I want the pop-up to be shown immediately. That way I can get people's attention right away instead of waiting 20 seconds as it was recommended down here. Then I'm going to click on next in the top right corner of the screen. And if you'd like to, you can also integrate your pre-order form with Google Analytics as an example, or you can receive an email notification every time somebody pre-orders using your form. In my case, this is not relevant. I'm going to skip this step as well. And then I'm going to click on done in the top right corner of the screen. And just like that, we are almost ready to go. The last thing you want to do here is go ahead and click on unpublished and change the status of the form to published. Then click on save in the top right corner of the screen. Then click on how to enable here and then click on open Shopify. And as soon as the Shopify website loads, we should see a pre-order form appear. As you can see, here it is. It looks super nice and clean, and it's also very interactive. And that's about it. That's how to add a pre-order form in Shopify. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.